All right, here we go. Let's follow up about the Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie case. Betty's been doing a lot of about the Gabby case for like what following closely about this. I figure here I've been following a little bit, but here's a good one. I'm trying to get on this one too. It's only about 2 minutes. It says law enforcement used thermal imaging to search for Brian Laundrie overnight. Yeah, let's get to it.
We start with the ongoing search for Gabby Petito's fiance, Brian Laundrie.
Yeah, the ground search resumes at a park in Sarasota County again this morning. Laundrie and Petito were on a cross-country trip when he returned to Northport alone September 1st. The FBI says Petito's body was found Sunday in an area where the two were camping out in Wyoming. 10 Tampa Bay's Jenny Dean joins us live from the Carlton Reserve in Venice this morning. That's where Laundrie's parents told police he went for a hike and then never returned, Jenny.
Yeah, that was 9 days ago, and still no sign of Brian Laundrie. And as you mentioned, ground crews should be making their way back out here again this morning to resume the search. But overnight, they actually used what's called thermal imaging, and they did it from the air. And this is pretty interesting, actually. The Northport police commander says crews, they're really motivated right now. They are anxious to find Laundrie, and they don't know right now if he's hiding, if he doesn't want to be found, or if he's simply lost. But this infrared technology, it certainly has some unique advantages.
They'll hide behind things, under things, and in water, duck underwater. You can't stay underwater forever, and infrared doesn't penetrate water, but the effects of infrared in the water, you can see them. If someone's face is sticking in so they can breathe, it'll stick out like a sore thumb.
Now, the ground crews, like I said, they're going to be back out here again today. Yesterday, they brought out boats and dive teams because much of this preserve area is underwater. So they really needed those dive teams to be able to search in some of those places. Now, as the search resumes today, keep in mind that this is an extremely large area. They are dealing with heat, humidity, wildlife, alligators, and snakes. So it's certainly a challenge for these crews to get out there and search for Laundrie.
All the elements there. In Wyoming, the coroner's office says final autopsy results for Petito will take another 2 to 3 weeks. After that, her...
Yep. Yeah, I'll say this on a bit. But hey, you know what? We're not going to stop there. All I'm saying is, wait, there's more. Let's play this video. We got Gabby Petito's hometown honors her memory with ribbons. Yeah, we'll just get a second. All right, let's go.
National attention. So many people touched by the story, especially in Gabby's hometown of Blue Point, Long Island. That's where Eyewitness News reporter Stacey Sager is live with the unique way strangers are showing their support. Stacey?
Well, you know, Sade, sometimes words fail. And so there's this. It's a sea of these teal ribbons. They're all over Blue Point right now. And actually, they span for about half a mile all the way up to the home of Gabby Petito's family. And it's an endeavor that spans across several communities.
There are hundreds of them up already here in Blue Point, the hometown of Gabby Petito, where hearts were broken this past week and hope was lost. What we know is the tragedy is bringing people together, people who don't even know each other. But these ribbons brought them here today.
I said I have to give back, because people give back to me.
For Jeannie Beckvar, Gabby's story is even more closely tied in with her own.
I can feel what the parents feel because I lost a daughter 5 years ago, so I know what they feel like.
For others, the feeling is harder to pinpoint. Perhaps that Gabby had documented her trip with Brian Laundrie so extensively on social media.
Brian's stretching, doing some morning yoga.
People were invested, as though they knew her.
She just seemed like a very innocent, sweet girl.
Betty's really invested in this case too as well. I know she is.
Absolutely. I would get up in the morning and say, I got to find out where Gabby is.
And so, in a small town where
she's invested in that case and in Summer Wells case too as well.
These teal-colored ribbons now fill an emptiness.
Everyone here is so close to their neighbors. They know everybody. Everyone works together. So anything that hits close to home, everyone's going to unite. And it's unbelievable the support the family has.
Basically making a statement that this tragedy has tied so many of them together.
Because she was a very young girl. We don't know the story. We just feel it. We feel it in our heart.
And they feel it with this endeavor. Back here live now, these teal ribbons definitely filling a void, at least for the time being. This began with Gabby's mother choosing
Suffolk
the
County.
color of the ribbons. We are told there will be another tribute
Blue
to
Point.
Gabby this Friday night, shining a light for Gabby and her family. They'll have candles out here at the preserve here in Blue Point at 7 o'clock, and people will be making donations once again to the Petito family.
Yep, that's that video. But wait, there's more. We got a video right here called Gabby Petito's Body Found. Autopsy confirms. The results confirm that Gabby Petito's death was a homicide. The boyfriend of Gabby Petito, Brian Laundrie, was last seen Tuesday when he allegedly told his family he was going to a nature reserve. Let's go.
Story as we're on the air tonight. The news coming in,
This
the
is from ABC
disappearance
News.
of Gabby Petito, the coroner now out with their finding. The autopsy confirming the body found in Wyoming is the 22-year-old who went missing. In Florida tonight, police have now resumed the search for her missing boyfriend, while 500 miles away, authorities are studying this image, captured on a wildlife trail camera, the sheriff not ruling out that it could be Brian Laundrie, the person of interest. ABC's Trevor Ault in Florida.
Tonight, the FBI confirming a body found in Wyoming's Grand Tetons is Gabby Petito. The cause of death still pending final autopsy results, but the coroner finding this is a homicide. A cross of riverbed stones now marking the site where Gabby was found. Today in Florida, investigators poring over alligator and snake-infested marshland, renewing the manhunt for Gabby's boyfriend, Brian Laundrie. Drones flying overhead as ATVs and canine units weave through that 25,000-acre nature reserve where Laundrie's family told officials he may be.
Terrain's very difficult. Essentially, 75% of it's underwater.
And 500 miles away, an Okaloosa County trail camera capturing this image Monday. The sheriff not ruling out it could be Brian Laundrie, but so far they've searched the area and found nothing.
I love the van.
Laundrie and Petito had been on a cross-country road trip. Brian returning home to Florida without her, but never reporting her missing. Now authorities facing growing scrutiny over how the sole person of interest in Gabby's disappearance was able to vanish himself.
From the beginning, this has been a tragedy of errors. You didn't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to search through the swamp. Where were the cops? They should have surveilled it. It's not against the law.
While investigators raided the Laundrie family home Monday, police have stressed Brian is a person of interest but not a suspect because until now, there was no crime. And the lawyer for the Laundrie family advised them not to talk to authorities. And also under fire, the officers in Utah who responded to a fight between the couple during their road trip last month. The police report says Gabby tried
There's
to
a video
slap
of
Brian.
that.
He
It's an
pushed
hour,
her away,
17
then
minutes.
she scratched
The
him
full
in the
Utah
face,
body cam video.
officers separating them.
What was it you were attempting to accomplish by slapping?
I was trying to get him to stop telling me to calm down.
But the witness who called 911 said Brian was the aggressor.
We drove by and the gentleman was slapping the girl. He was slapping her? Yes.
And Trevor Ault back with us live from Florida tonight. Trevor, last night here, the attorney for Brian Laundrie's family said that the family was going to speak today, but that didn't happen.
No, I heard they went silent.
David, late last night,
And
that
that's
attorney
mind-boggling,
scrapped
you know,
those
thinking,
plans
what the hell
after
are
he
they
says he
hiding?
spoke with the FBI. He did just release a brief statement saying, "May Gabby rest in peace." We've also
That's all
heard
they
from
gotta
the attorney
say?
representing
Really?
the Petito family. He says they will have a statement when Gabby is home.
David, Trevor Ault with late developments tonight. Trevor, thank you. And Gabby Petito's disappearance is now drawing renewed attention to another disappearance, a young geologist missing in Arizona.
Wow.
Daniel Robinson went missing in the desert outside Buckeye, Arizona in late June. His family claiming authorities haven't done enough to find him. Police say a landowner found Robinson's significantly damaged Jeep on July 19th, about 4 miles from the job site where he was last seen.
Anyways, I'm out of here. Mike Job, peace out. Much love, respect. When I get some more insights and more updates about the Gabby case or anything like that, or Brian, I'll do more updates. Take care of yourself and each other.